Hey, what's up, guys? I am just coming back to you because, wow, I just look really, really morning right now. So, a couple of months ago, someone had asked me, like, how do you start your day? What do you do in the day? And because you're always talking about how busy you are and how much stuff you get done. And I decided to just make a little, what I want to call it, a video clip of all of the things that, I'm so sorry, I look so first thing in the morning right now. But anyways, it's all good. So I start off with a cup of coffee, then I take my daughter for a walk. We just came from our walk, right, baby? She's still wearing her boots. She's not feeling very well today. Well, she's getting there. And then I come home and I start to clean up so I could just like walk through the house and show you what cleaning looks like. Yeah, I don't want you to see. That was a panorama of downstairs, so you don't even get to see upstairs. Oh yeah, compliments of Apollonia and the other people that live here. My team, my husband and my daughter. Yeah, and so this is my work spot right here. It's my motivational piece, and then all of my schedule stuff that I have. For some reason, it just clicks more when I write it on a. I know with all the technology and all the promotion that I do of technology, yeah, I'm really like, you get used to the technology and using it and using your phone and your laptop to get a lot of this work done. But I just find that there's just something very special about writing stuff down, as ugly as it may look. That's how I remind myself. She's teething, guys, so she chews on everything. So that's how I remind myself of the things that I need to get done. Yeah, so I get like a couple of hours of that in the day, and then right now I'm in the middle of kind of sort of redecorating. That's why you see some extra special dirt on this shelf right here. Wow, I never realized it looked that bad. So, and then I have my stuff that are going to go online for sale. Then, we have all the stuff that's going on upstairs. But basically, start off the day with some reading and some journaling. Then I take the baby for a walk after we've had breakfast. I wish I could have taken a picture of breakfast for you, but we ate it. So right now we're gonna play for a little bit. Yeah, we're in Apollonia's playroom. She's just like more fascinated with the phone. And then after she plays, we're gonna go and take a nap. She's gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna get started on work and cleaning. So depending on the day will depend on what it is. Would depend on what it is I have to do. Yeah, get in there. You take your shoes off? Okay. So today's Thursday. We normally would have basketball practice, and then we have she has her play group, but she, believe it or not, has a little bit of a cold, and so that's why we are gonna skip play group. We're gonna skip the play group, and then because we don't want her to get other kids sick as well, and so that means she's gonna be playing alone. Oh. Yeah, stop. All right, so that's a brief overview with what we do in a day. So while she's asleep, I'm gonna be cleaning, and then I'm gonna be making some small progressive tasks on my business and personal development. So I do a little bit of reading and audio book listening. Right now I'm listening to No Matter What by Lisa Nichols, and it's a really good read. The physical book that I have with me right now is Michelle Obama's Becoming, which was a gift from my husband for Christmas, I think it was. Yes, it was for Christmas. And so, I'm a really slow reader because I have so much to do. But every time I pick it up, I just like, oh, I'm so sad that I have to put it down because it's such a great read. And I just wish I could finish it. So I'm going to be reading it over and over again. Yeah, so after I do that, then I do whatever it is I have planned for the week for my business. This week, I had a little bit of trouble with my PayPal account, and so I got to get that sorted out. And then I got to track my orders. And she just combined 2 songs in one. That's genius right there. So, so basically, I'm going to be working on those 2 things for this week. I'll try to keep it as slow as possible because what I was doing before was that I was setting these really, really, really high goals, which, you know, I could have accomplished them. Maybe I could not have. One of the issues that I'm learning about being a mommy entrepreneur is that setting these goals are possible, but they stress you out super, super high. And we always want to remember that while we're entrepreneurs, we're mothers first, and that should always be top priority. Because you don't want to be a period success and have your kids suffer for the ambitions that you set, because at the end of the day, your children are the most important thing. Should be the most important thing in any person's life, not just a mother's life. So anyways, I try to set small goals so that I'm able to have time for my children. You know, I have a teenager who is having some very, very special demands at this point in her development. And so I also have to make sure that I'm available for her. So that means that, you know, just got to take a step back and do things at a different pace, a slower pace, but still a pace. Oh my God, you saw Booker and my ass. So yeah, this is me in real life, guys. Wow, I never realized. Next time I'll try to put my face on before I get up on YouTube and be like, hey, what's up? So a little bit of an update. I'm actually talking with this young lady from back home about creating a wow, dandruff and everything. Wow. Just scoop that down there. So, she's been really helpful. She is super, yes. She's super great, and I'm really feeling very good about this. At the moment, I have to get myself down to London, so I'm having to, like, again, step back and take care of some personal issues. Not issues, but personal paperwork in order for me to make sure that I do my business more efficiently. Hey. So that means that, you know, I am going to have to wait well, there are different steps with working with her, because I'm setting up an advertisement, which means that I got to get the product, number 1. I got to get the models, number 2. And then we have to shoot and we have to decide concept, and then we have to shoot. So that's 4 steps. Each step can take about, I don't know how long, because like getting the product from here to Belize, where the models are, because I have it like in my head that I want to work with Belizeans. But getting the product to any model and then deciding on the concept can take a couple of months or a month in itself. Yeah. So, you know, this is like only advertisement. We're not even talking. She just want to be up in my business. Like, hey, there's Apollonia. Yeah. Yeah, so those things are going to be really, really, really interesting. I'm super excited about it. But again, I'm really focusing on making sure that I do this thing right. So that means that I have to do it in a very timely fashion and pace myself, since at this moment I'm the one that's doing most of the decision making. So next up, after we get that done, we're going to be deciding how much we're going to outsource and how much is going to be actually done in Germany, which is super exciting. I have some products lined up for the spring break, which I have completely outsourced, and I am also I spoke with this, well, my mother has helped me find a supplier in Belize, in the other part of the world, who is seriously considering reselling and stocking up for distribution on that side. So you guys might be getting direct from a supplier that's closer to you very, very soon. I'm super excited. If, of course, she agrees and we can work out a price that's good for both of us. So that's really where it's at right now. And I think that I have a really good feeling, but you know, like me, she's an entrepreneur that handles a lot of the stuff by herself, so she is usually very busy and hard to catch. And a lot of our communication is happening on Facebook and WhatsApp, I think. No, only Facebook. And so yeah, we are just being very patient with each other because of the time zone difference and all that other good stuff. You guys, there's so many different aspects that I can get into right now. Like I said before, we talked about PayPal, which is ruining my life. And then we have taxes and shipping. Wow, shipping has been proven to be quite an interesting aspect of the back end of wholesaling, because when people see a price on things, they're like, well, why is it so expensive? Dude, shipping, if you don't have, you know, somebody who can handle that for you, or get into some of the paperwork aspect of the taxes and the import taxes, export taxes, for you, and help you understand and comprehend and really crunch out a number that is beneficial for both parties, you can really get screwed with shipping, as I have. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can check my other videos on my business life, part 1 and 2. So I hope that I have answered a couple of questions. How do you do this? You know, you really just got to pace yourself and be realistic. I put that in quotation marks because anything is possible once you are determined. I have determined for myself that my family is also extremely important, and so that's why I've taken a big step back on the things that I do and the things that I don't do. And like I said before, personally, this passport shenanigan thing, which is a lot of what I imposed on myself based on my lack of persistency, has really, really, you know, it has really taken up a lot of my time, energy, effort, and money. And so always bear in mind, because for some reason the people at the immigration office, and I won't get into many of the details of that, have failed to realize that had I not been married to a German, I would be trying to figure out a lot of these things on my own in a country where the language is not mine. So I speak very well German. You know, I can handle myself in any situation at this point. But there is still a lot of cultural and socioeconomical dynamics that have slowed down the process of me getting this stuff sorted out on time. And that's not to make it an excuse. What it means is that has now become top priority in order for me to move forward in any direction of my life which I plan to move forward in. If I want to travel, if I want to open a business, if I want to go back to school, if I want to get a credit card, you know, a lot of things have been hampered because I don't have my passport with me. So my baby's yawning. Oh, she's ready for bed. So I love you guys, and please like and leave your comments below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see each other again soon. Bye.